It's on default. Okay, now can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh god, is that too loud? Okay, let me turn it down a bit. Alright, there we go. It's me. I'm back. Sorry, my mic was playing up. And also I accidentally forgot to unmute as well. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Sorry for that. This is like the second time that's happened in a row with my live streams. It's good to see that it's... You should be able to hear me now, I think, because OBS is saying that I should be able to be heard now. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now the chat is able to see. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, welcome. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start off by talking about the comments on the actual video first and responding to them first, and then I'm probably going to ask the chat some questions if they have any. But yeah, first of all, thank you guys for 2,500 subs, and I'm loving all the support that I'm getting. It's so weird. Back when I first started YouTube, as well as like my first few years on YouTube, it's just whoa. Just I didn't get as much attention as I did. Now, as soon as I've gotten into a bit of the spotlight, the amount of care and just I don't know how to word it. I just want to say thank you. And let's get into this. So first comment, we're gonna go off by top comments. So we can just go through them. First comment. First of all, as many people have already noticed, reached thank you. Shout out to Faith Simone Olemos. That's their comment. What was the thing that inspired you to animate? I know a couple people already asked this, but I want to find out for myself. And for your opinion, what's the best... Okay, so there's a couple questions. Okay, so first of all, I think the first big inspiration for me for animation, and, when I first really got into animation was Ed's World, I'd say. So this was before I was even in the object show community. And, yeah, it was Ed's World that really, that I really started off with. It's pretty epic. I really like that, It's a really good show. Also, rest in peace, yeah. But yeah, I think that was my first inspiration, and I guess when it comes to like my art style, another inspiration I'd say would be Henry Stickmin, as well as a bunch of different like well-known animators from like Newgrounds and stuff. But I think I watched a lot of like re-uploads on like YouTube, because I don't even know if I was even allowed on Newgrounds at the time, or even knew what it was. For a bit, at least. Well, maybe not at the time I knew what it was, but I wasn't really allowed to go on it, because I think it was blocked on school computers. But, yeah. And the other question, what is the best object show you have ever watched? AIB, Inanimate Battle. Such a good show. It's a show that I feel like focuses on the writing, and that's something that I feel like is super important. And it's, yeah. Also, looking at chat, hi, Rayo. Welcome to the stream. Oh, actually, let's say hi to everyone in the chat real quick. Hi, ChanFam. Hi, Rayo again. Hi, T-Animates. Hi, Belty Bros 34. Hi, Dizzy. Hello, Noah White. Hello, Six. Yeah. See if I can scroll up, see if there's any more. Noah. Pony Central. Hello. Misfortunate Source. Yeah, welcome everyone. Now, back to it. Let's get back to it. Back to the questions. But yeah, again, like I said, AIB is indeed my favorite object show. I think I did a stream to do with it. Yeah, I did a stream, like, doing a tier list for my favorite object shows and least favorites, and AIB was automatically the top show. Anyway, next up we have Blue Gelatin. Congrats, dude. Thank you. Question, what's your favorite Lemon Demon and Tally Hall song? So first of all, Lemon Demon, there's two songs that I consider like my favorites. I think my personal favorite out of the two, like my favorite would have to be Everybody Loves Raymond. That one's insane. And Never Ending Hum. That one's a pretty. I think that's kind of slightly underrated in some cases. That one's a really good one, in my opinion. It's really good. It's really buggers. Um, Also, reminder to some people who may have just joined after I'd already said it. I'm going to be focusing on the comments on this video first, and then I'll go to asking questions in the live chat. So I'm going to focus on this first, so that when this is released as a video, that people who commented can see that first, and then you guys can see the other ones. Next up, we have Purple Colors 12124. Congrats on 2,500, mate. Out of all the object shows you created, which one's your favorite? First of all, I'd just like to say thank you, Purple, for still being around this whole time, even after only really knowing you from the YouTube poop community for a while, and also being able to see you in the object show community as well is really cool. And second, out of the shows that I've created, I'm going to have to say TCC, mainly because my, big vision for it and everything. I still love BFTHA. It's my second favorite. And in fact, the two shows that are currently running fully are my favorite shows that I've created. And, well, it's pretty obvious because they haven't been cancelled. And I don't plan on cancelling them anytime soon. I don't see me cancelling any of these shows. Especially not BFTHA, because that one's already almost done with its first season. So, but yeah, out of the two, I'm going to have to go with TCC because it takes itself a bit more seriously. Yeah. Next up is Super Mario Plushies. Congrats on 2,500. Thanks. Here's my question. What's your favorite part of making TCC2? I'm gonna have to go with scripting it. I love animating and storyboarding it. Those are also doing that is fun as well. But I'd have to say scripting it, like making the outline and then also putting it into script form tends to be my favorite part of making TCC as a whole. Mainly because, it's just really fun to kind of get my ideas going, It's great. And don't worry, I'll be getting to everyone's questions. Everyone who commented on the video will have their question answered. As well as people in the chat later on. But yeah, I'd have to say it's definitely the scripting part of it. That was really fun. Next one from Flower. Oh, by the way, that one was from Super Mario Plushies. Sorry, I almost forgot to say that. Next up, this one's from Flower Pot Does Stuff. Question: what app do you use to animate? Edit. Congrats on 2,500 subs. You deserve it. Thanks from you as well. And I currently use Adobe Animate. I used to use Flipperclip, and I still have a lot of respect for people who use Flipperclip. But currently, I use Adobe Animate, and I've been using it since the beginning of 2021. There. Next comment from Void Comics. What made you start animating? What's your first animation? Also, congrats on 2.5k. So I'll say this: my first animation is long gone. Like, it's gone. You will not be able to see it online. I don't even know where it is. Probably on my old Lenovo tablet that barely works. I'm pretty sure it was either a stickman animation or, like, I don't know, Mario hitting a block or something. It was either one of those two. And if you're, like, asking for, like, big animation, I think it was a Game Grumps animated that was really poorly animated way back in 2018. So, and yeah, none of those are all available. Currently, I think the oldest animation that I still have access to, that's like a full animation, is a Detpags Reanimated that's on their channel, which, don't watch it, it's bad. Just then But yeah, that was my first one. And also, what made me start animating? Again, someone else already asked this. Edgeworld and Henry Stickmin are the two things that pop up in my mind when I think of what really got me into animation. Yeah. Thank you and also thanks, by the way. I'm gonna say thanks to everyone. Okay, next up we have Cubs. No, I can't read. Jesus. Cuba Plays with an underscore. Nice. Congrats on 2,500 subs, mate. And also, are you planning to make another object show? This one's a little difficult. I had been planning to make a third show, but recently I've been having some ideas of maybe merging that show with BFTHA Season 2. And I'm not completely sure yet. I will definitely very much be focusing on TCC and BFTHA, though. And if I ever do make another show, I have no idea how that would go. But interesting thought. And also thanks. You're in the video now. Wowie, everyone, in the video. Then we have Shinefly from Meadow Clan, who, fun fact, is a friend of mine IRL. We've been friends in school for a long time. Yeah. Wow, that's a big milestone. I remember when you were at like 500, lol. Anyway, this is something I don't know about you. What was your inspiration to start animating? Because I know that you're my inspiration to animate, lol. Again, quite a few people have asked this question, and again, I will say World and Henry Stickmin are my two main inspirations. I could then maybe think of any other ones. Like, I think I remember I used to watch a lot of, I think some Ego Raptor stuff that was re-uploaded to YouTube. What else was there? I can't quite remember a whole lot, but it was mainly, again, Henry Stickman and World that I can think of. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to do comics, and that might have something to do with it, and that was mainly due to Captain Underpants, so I guess I can say that as well. Fun fact, I really like Captain Underpants still. Not as like I continue to read more of it as kind of like a nostalgia thing. Yeah. Next up, we have Lamplights. Um, Question. How did you get your unique style or idea for it? Also, congrats on 2,500 subs. Yay! Thank you. Also, again, Henry Stickmin was definitely an inspiration of my art style. You could probably tell by the long eyes and stuff. That was my main inspiration for that weirdness. But also, just in general, a lot of, like, very angular 2000 style kind of art styles, where it's, like, thick black outlines and just the weird jankiness of it all. That's kind of what my art style is trying to is somewhat inspired by. It obviously isn't the exact same as, it's not like everything's an angle, but it's definitely some inspiration from that sort of style stuff. Yeah. Next up we have a comment from Edas Disintegration Arm. What's your favorite mashup album that you've made? Alright, so, if some of you already don't know, I have made like 4 mashup albums. And I think, uh, one of them was an EP, and it was a Christmas one, and it's definitely not that one. That one's okay, but it's definitely not my favorite. I'd have to go with what the absolute fuck. It's the third album I made, and I'm really proud of it, because it's a pretty decently sized one. It's my second longest one, and it's pretty quality overall. I'm really happy with how a lot of the mashups in that one came out. Uh, by the way, all my mashup stuff gets like no views, so if you guys want to watch that, yeah, not saying you have to, just recommending you that mashup stuff. All right. Next question: do you animate on Flipperclip? I used to. Back in the years 2019, well, 2018 to 2020, I used to animate with Flipperclip, and I got pretty good at it. And then I got a laptop and got myself Adobe Animate, and that's where I was like kind of transitioned over to Adobe Animate. Still have huge respect for Flipperclip animators, and that I know that there are some really good ones out there, just really good Flipperclip animators out there that deserve a lot of respect. So I have major respect for those who do animate with Flipperclip. Um, but yeah, I used to do Flipperclip animations myself, and then I eventually moved over to Adobe Animate when I could, mainly because I think Adobe Animate is a lot easier to work with. So next up, oh, by the way, that one was from Dizzy as a Gamer. Sorry, I almost forgot to say your name there. My brain sometimes just doesn't like to read. Alright. This one's by Jeff Lamau. What is your process that you go through while making assets? Better wording because I'm a dumbass. How do you make assets? By the way, you're not a dumbass. I don't know. And second of all, I guess what I just do is I start off with maybe like a reference to the actual object or whatnot, because, object shows. And then what I'll do is I'll make like an outline, like a sketch of the character first, maybe. Like the character itself. And then what I'll do for the asset is I'll start with the outlines and I'll just color it in. I'm not really I'm not really super over the top about my assets, as you already probably can tell by the TCC assets being so simple. And that's kind of where it comes from, is the simplicity of it is where I stick with. So, I'm not really the best person to ask, but that's my process. Is I really just kind of like sketch out the character first, without the asset stuff, and then make the asset by starting off with an outline, make sure the outline looks good, and then fill it in with color, maybe on like a separate layer. Yeah. Next comment. We've got a comment from Pony Central 2.0. What are your most favorite and least favorite object shows? Now, obviously, I already said that I really like AIB. A few other shows I like. I really like RFTK. And Animate Insanity Season 3 is really freaking good. Like me some Beef B. Even Post Split, I think, is pretty decent. And obviously, BFDI Season 1. What else we got? What other shows? What other shows? There's probably a few others I could name that I just like on the top of my head right now, or on the top of my tongue, but I can't quite remember. Oh, Paper Puppet Take Two, Paper Puppets Take Two. That's good too. I recommend watching that. Um, the one is Amazing Froggy Show. That one is a new one that has been kind of popping up. Yeah. And least favorite, well, there's two I can instantly think of. First off, there's the obvious pick, Object Terror, whatnot. Oh boys, Object Terror. Who could have guessed? But seriously, yeah, I don't like that show. And this one is obviously not on the same level because it has some really good visuals, but I tend to have an issue with ranting about the show, and it's Moss, mainly just due to the writing being a bit rough and voice acting needing some work. That show tends to get under my skin in some cases, with some scenes just being really bad, while others actually being decent. But yeah, no hate to the creators there. Just me, just not really liking the shows that they've made specifically. But yeah, thank you for your comment. Thank you all of you guys who've commented. Thank you. Let's check up on the chat. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Let's have a look. Uh, yeah. Welcome J Soy Sauce and welcome Void Comics. Welcome to the chat. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to the comments. This one's from Box with Mario Plush in it. Congrats on that 25k. Thank you. Just a question, how was Jandal made? So, let's get into a bit of history. When I was creating my first ever object show, which wasn't CJW, it was the Battle for Aotearoa, and it was really bad, and it was back in 2019. It sucked. And it never came out. Um, my first ever object show character was Jandal, but he was a contestant. Basically, I was thinking of like New Zealand style objects, and I was thinking, oh yeah, Jandal, because flip flop, but call it a Jandal because that's what it's called here. Fun fact: in New Zealand, we call flip flops Jandals, and that's why Jandal is named Jandal, because he's a flip flop, and he's called Jandal because New Zealand. Wowie. Um, And well, yeah, when I first designed him, I designed him really realistically, and it looked really bad. So I eventually just went and made the CJW design, which, if you didn't know, CJW is TCC before CJW. And yeah, it was really basic and simple and easy to understand. Really, that's just kind of just a really basic design that I stuck with, and I still kind of have that design with him to this day, and it's really cool. That's kind of how I made him. Um, his original personality was being like really anxious and stuff in that first version, but when he became the host, I had to make him a lot more confident. Whoops. Let me scroll back over to where I was. But yeah. Next comment. Tandem Animations 72. Hey, who's your favorite contestant in BFB? Currently it's still Flower. Like, Flower winning kind of makes sense. They're my favorite character. Mainly due to BFB 11 being my personal favorite episode. And the way that Flower's arc is done, I think is really well done. Even in post-split, it's still pretty decently done. There are some moments that could have been better, though. But yeah, Flower is my favorite character. If I weren't to pick Flower, I'm not completely sure who else I'd pick. And in the show entirely, though, like, out of any season, it's currently winner. Um, so, but yeah, and BFB specifically, if you're talking about, like, just BFB in general, including, like, pre-split, I'm not completely sure. Maybe Snowball. But, like, if I weren't including characters that were in Teapot currently, I don't know. that'd be incredibly difficult. So I'm just gonna stick with flower on that. Oh, Balloony's pretty cool. That's another one I like. Yeah. Next comment. Darcy draws. Kiwi bird? Yes or no? Don't make the wrong choice. Uh, I'm gonna go yes, because I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, next up we have Gavamator. What inspired you to start making Object Show content? Fun fact, if you didn't know, the way I entered the Object Show community was I started off by watching Total Drama Island on Netflix. Because I had like a couple of seasons on there. I was like, ooh, what's this? And I was like, oh wow, I really like that. So what I did was I went onto YouTube, started like trying to find as much Total Drama Island content that I could. Then BFB episode 1 got recommended to me. And ever since that point, I've been stuck in the Object Show community for like the last 2 years and a half. Yeah, 2 years and a half. I joined in 2019. Damn. I think that's the community I've been in the longest, actually. Straight up. Pretty based. Back onto the looking at the chat. Welcome Gumball Fan Dude. Welcome Heaven Mario Bros. Retro Nintendo Fan. Welcome BBXD's here. Welcome to you as well. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Anyway, back to the comments. Next comment is Samuel Animations. Hello, I'm new to meet you, JT. Welcome. Hello there, Samuel Animations. Hello. Next comment. Bubble Bros 34. Question: who gave you the idea to make BFTHA? So basically, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, because again, this is like a year ago, so I don't quite remember exactly. Fun fact: BFTHA is a year old now, which I forgot about. Happy birthday to BFTHA, I think. I don't know when exactly it turned a year old, but I'd have to look into that. I think it was just me, Gav, and Zerg all in one VC, and we're just kind of making up random characters and stuff in a FLA file, and then we ended up making a whole like show out of that, and then it wasn't really all that remarkable. It was just us kind of like messing around in Adobe Animate, and then like, oh, we should make this a show, and then this joke show ended up getting really good, like really fun to make. Um, yeah. Next comment, Fanny's hate. Thank you for the comment. Why did you remove Spin Top from TCC? The issue with Spin Top. So, fun fact, for those of you who don't know, Spin Top was originally in CJW, and then when I rebooted the show to TCC, I replaced Spin Top with Flaggy, character who I think had a lot more personality. And yeah, the main reason was because Spin Top didn't really have much of a reason to be in the show due to him not really having a personality. That was his whole thing. Was that he had to find his personality, and it was an interesting idea, but I didn't really know how to write it, and I realized that it wasn't really gonna work. The only thing Spintop was really doing in the show was arguing with Screw, and I think that was just kind of pointless to bring back. So, sorry for Spintop fans, but I don't really see him coming back to the show, but I will still kind of miss him. So, oop. Next comment. T Animates. Congrats, but I have a question. What is your favorite Object Show character in general? Because I have no clue. It'd probably be a character from AIB. I'm not sure which one though. This is difficult. This is incredibly difficult because I haven't really thought about like a specific character. I'm just gonna go with Oodle. Just Oodle themselves, the host. There's something about Oodle that is really cool. I like him as a character. So, pretty base. Next up, we have J Soy Sauce. These comments are pretty recent, looks like. So, hold on, let me like these as I go, because I haven't liked them yet. I forgot to ask this. Can you listen to Milkshake by Meganeko? I think that's how it's pronounced. Meganeko. Milkshake Man. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a listen. So, it is a very good question. That's probably the most unique question I've got actually, so far from what I've seen at least. Also, wow, that's my stream right there. And I forgot I have that from that is thumbnail. Forgot. Let's have a listen. Oh, I'm getting a lot of Sonic vibes here. Damn. That bops. Look at a Bandcamp. That bops. Actually, you know, I'm gonna keep that in the background. That really bops. Thank you for the suggestion, J Soy Sauce. That's a really good. That's really good. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna keep that in the background. Can you guys hear it? I want to make sure you guys can hear it. Yeah, it's there. All right, cool. And what's your guys' thought on that song? Alright, let's also see if anyone else has joined. Super Mario Plushies is in here. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, back to it. Let's get back to it. Keep that in the background. It bops. Next comment. I don't know how to pronounce that. Six Grus... That's pronounced. I'll try. Sorry if I butcher your name. Do you even have a least favorite and favorite TC or your other show? A least favorite is in, like, character? Because I don't think I want to unveil that because, you know, that might really receive some bias. I don't want to receive any bias. I don't want to have it so people are swayed by votes based off of what I like. So I'm not going to... if you mean out of the two shows, then I will say TCC, but both of them I really like. So, yeah, anyway, have a like. What's your favorite object show? Again, it is AIB. Really good show. Worth the watch. Also, episode 5, really good. Not gonna spoil it, though. Next comment. By the way, that was from Cherry Tree Animates. This next one's by Sean. Do you remember my pinned comment from the video Teapot intro, but it's a video game AIB remix? I hope you see this. Yes, I remember that comment. Basically, when the Teapot video came out and it got a bunch of views, Sean commented basically the entirety of the song, what was it? The Gummy Bear theme, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I thought it was really funny, so I was like, you know what, comment, I'll pin it. And yeah, that got like 200 replies or something, which is the most replies any of the videos I've ever gotten when it comes to any comments. That's a pretty big amount of replies. And yes, I very much do remember Sean. Yeah, you're really cool. Shout out to Sean. Next comment. BBXD, will you make another camp? Oh, so for those of you who don't know, I had this camp called, what was it? The Jandal's Janky Camp, and that ran for like a couple of seasons, tried to do a third season, could never get it to finish, and I could never get it to like work well enough, and I got really... I think I just really lost the passion for camps, sadly. I still really like camps, but like hosting them was very difficult, and that I don't really know if I'll get back to hosting camps anytime soon, at least. Maybe in the future I might host another camp, but at the moment, no, sadly. So it's very uncertain for the future, for the, you know, camps and stuff. So I gotta make sure, keep the comments there. Also, oh, it ended. Damn. Let's put some more music in the background. Let's put the TCC soundtrack in the background. Actually, that's a good idea. That's appropriate, right? That's an appropriate, some appropriate music to have in the background. Hopefully, this isn't too loud or too quiet. Should have probably brought up. Oh, no, I don't need to bring up that. In fact, that was probably better I put it on YouTube, because you can't change the audio. Like, yeah. Anyway, next comment from Noah. What's your favorite color? Favorite color is green, if you already couldn't tell by, you know, channel being, like, fully green. Yeah, I have this weird addiction to that color. It's a really good color in my opinion, and it's very underrated compared to blue and red. Alright, let's see. Who else? Is there any new joiners to the chat? No. Let's get back to it then. Alright, let's have a look. There we go. Back to it. Is there any issues on my end? Because I know that it's struggling with some buffering. No, it seems like there's not too many issues. It's just a bit laggy on my end visually. Oh well. But yeah, favorite color green. Next comment, misfortunate source. Here we go. What's your favorite color? Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess I'll go into why my favorite color is green. I think when I was a kid, I really liked the color green because on like traffic lights, green meant go, and red meant stop. So for a while, I didn't like the color red. That's probably partially to do with it, but in general, I just really like the color as a whole. I don't know quite why. But yeah, next comment. 8 minutes ago. Will you make CYM episode 1? I'm not sure what CYM is exactly. But, I'm a bit too busy with TCC and BFTHA, sadly. So, I'm gonna have to say no to that. But cool to see you in the comments. Next one. Celio Amelia. Yay, cool. That's a cool comment. Next comment. Gumball Fandu. Why would you use Adobe Animate more than FlipaClip? Simple, it allows me to do a lot more in general, because FlipaClip can be as restrictive. Still have respect for people who use FlipaClip. It's just, you know, the ability to tween and stuff is kind of like, well, an obvious pick. So, next track, I was talking about track, whoops. Next comment from Metatoes. I'm gonna be unoriginal like the other bozos that are commenting. Oh, what a huge milestone, congrats. Why is your username JT Rock? Here we go. My channel name, as you know, is JT Rock. And fun fact, this is why. JT is my initials as well as kind of like a nickname that I've had for a while. And rock is my favorite genre of music. In general, like, that's just kind of where a lot of what I listened to when I was younger growing up. Because my parents was rock music. A lot of Foo Fighters and Nirvana as well, so, you know, a lot of grunge and post-grunge. And just a lot of that kind of, like, you know, there's all sorts of different, like, sub-genres under, like, the big rock kind of area of music. Even a bit of metal as well, I'd say. So, yeah, that's basically what my name really is. It's just my initials and in my favorite genre of music. It's not a literal rock. And that's mainly why the R is capitalized, because it's meant to kind of signify, like, kind of like that. It just doesn't have a space in it, because it would look weird. And it looks quite cool when it's spelled like that. But yeah, that's the story by it. Next question from Fire, who asks, who cares plus a ratio? Or all of the above. Also, nice question, right? Yeah. And technically the last comment, I'm probably going to refresh the page just in case there's any new comments. Chanfam Metasaver, what gave you the idea for your channel to be called? Again, when I was like 10, I made up the name JT Rock and I stuck with it for a while. And then I finally got to use it when I made my channel way back in 2017. I was 13, almost 14. But yeah, again, it was my initials mixed with my favorite genre of music. Because, fun fact, I should probably say this right now, my channel was supposed to be a gaming channel at first. Then beginning of 2018, I got into animation, and then, you know, all of this crap happened. I became, I became a goddamn animation channel. Let's refresh the page. See if there's any new comments. How much more buffer are we getting right now? Because hopefully there isn't too much more buffer. Because my Wi-Fi is not happy with me right now. Also, fun fact, I'm not a huge fan of Xbox, by the way, Richard, Nintendo fan. I ain't much of a Xbox fan. I've always been either a PlayStation fanboy or a Nintendo fanboy. Also, damn, my stream looks like it's lagging. Oh well. Not really much I could do about it. Hopefully, as long as my mic is still working properly, you know. Let's have a look. So let's refresh and go newest first. Is Among Us sus? Yeah, duh. Can I improve the TCC intro for TCC3? I've already kind of been working on some additional improvements to the episode 3, to the intro. I'm gonna be reusing the intro just with some additional stuff. But thanks for offering the help. T-Animates. Thank you. Also, a guy named Link. Thank you for the funny comment. Heaven Mario Bros. What made you want to start animation? Again, I answered this from another few comments at the beginning of the stream. It's World and Henry Stickmin. And I think that's all the comments so far, aside from an extra reply. Oh, that one's already put here. But yeah. So, that's the comments from there. Let's see if we can get some comments from the chat, right? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can, if I open up OBS real quick, see if I can get the chat on here. Let's see. Chat and screen. Can I do that? Let's put this here. See if the chat pops up, if I can get it to work. If I do this... Nope. Never mind. What if I just screen share the chat? I don't know, let's just do that, yeah. Okay, here's the funny. Let's screen share the chat. Welcome to my analytic... Wait, hold on, yeah, welcome to my analytics and stuff. But yeah, my favorite is Foo Fighters. Will TC have a wiki pages? I plan to at some point, maybe? Oh, shoot. Is the stream working properly? Oh. TC have a wiki. I'm not sure. I would like to do one. It's just maybe if we can get some people to help out with that, so yeah. Oh, everyone lagging? Here we go. Who's your favorite Teapot character? Winner. Instantly. My favorite band is your favorite Martian. That's cool. I've heard some cool stuff about them. Am I lagging? Oh no. Am I still going? Oh damn, I lag. I'm lagging. I'm still going. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, am I back? Am I back? Am I back? I think I'm back. Okay, I'm just gonna pause the stream on my end so it doesn't lag me out. I'm alive! Okay, so for the questions that people might have missed my answers to, let's have a look. So, favorite Teapot character is Winner, obviously. Will TC have a wiki pages? Maybe in the future. Right now, not at the moment. I think I did start one up at some point, but then I think I might have deleted it. I'm not sure. We do have a website where you can see some stuff on there. It's on the if you go to the main channel and then look for the website, it's there. That reminds me, I gotta put that in the description of TCC2. But yeah, we do have a website made with made with the mysiteswix.com thing. Let's see. Awesome. Favorite band is the Foo Fighters. What else? Didn't have another comment, but I think you went too far from it. Let me have a look for that one. We back? What's your favorite Teapot character? Yeah, favorite Teapot character is Winner. I'm back again. Goddamn, internet is really not happy with me right now. I'm really trying to answer these questions. I'll make a BFTHA reanimated when it's uploaded. Will you see it? I understand if you... Oh, no, I will. I really like watching fan stuff. Pretty based. Let's see, where... Yeah. BFTHA stuff is really cool. To see, like, fans make, stuff to do with TCC. We've gotten a couple of reaction videos for TCC too, which was really cool. Shout out to the 2 people who made those, by the way. We are, actually, Void Comics, I could possibly have you help out, since you're also working for the show. So, possibly. We could chat in the crew chat about it. Yeah. Let's see, anyone else have any other questions if I'm still going? Because I have no idea if I'm continuing to lag or not. Scott the Was joke for episode 3. I wish. Maybe for BFTHA, yeah. Question, why was CJW cancelled? It wasn't going the way I wanted it to. There's a lot of issues with it. Just a lot of issues in general that I wish I could have smoothed out earlier on. And I just wanted a good first episode to work off of. Who's your favorite Algebraian character? 2, straight up. British man himself. I love him. He's like actually pretty down to earth as a character compared to the other Algebraians so far. Like, especially compared to like 4 and X. And, obviously ends up being my favorite. Question, in BFTH7, why'd you say you were too lazy? Question 2. Basically, the joke was that I was too lazy to animate, like, my in-universe character in the show, I guess. It was basically, the joke was that I was too lazy to animate, so that the contestants had to animate the episode instead. That was the challenge. Oh, you mean like, or are you talking about in where Minecraft's part of the scene of the episode? That was just a in-joke, really. Either way, it was just joking around and stuff. What else we got? Green bias for 2. Let's see. Any other questions in the chat? What other new questions we got? What would be your reaction if you saw an object show without competition? I'm not like a hater against those kind of shows, obviously. Like, I think there's a good one that I remember watching that was really good, but I can't remember what it was. Obviously, IDFB is pretty good, obviously. I'm not really someone who watches a whole lot of those kind of shows, though. Oh, I remember now. It was, I can't remember what exact name for it was, but it was Within... I don't know how to pronounce it, but that one from Portal, really good. Really recommend it. Underrated as hell. And it's not a competition show. Question, is Among Us very sus? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already answered that one. Also, hi, guy named Link. Welcome to the stream. You're a little late. Among Us. Hey, Jericho, should I say Jandal? Click start wiki and fandom, put website the contest clash. Already made a wiki. Oh, nice! If you want to work on that, go ahead. We do have the website to work off from. If, yeah, you ever, actually, hold on, let me quickly search it up. Hold on, hold on, let me... let's have a look, so... Let's have a look. I'll have a look later, actually. Hold on. I don't really know fully how to use their website, I'll be honest. Are you a banana? A banana. Also, hi, Laser Animates. I don't know. I wish I was. Bananas are cool. Was it after school? No, it was not. That show's good, too. But it's one... Hold on, let me... It's from Portal? I can't pronounce it properly. I'll try to pronounce it because it's a really weird name. I currently work for it actually, but I did not work for episode 1. It is called WTWW1. I'll copy it and put it in the stream. It's that. I really recommend watching it. It's my personal favorite non-competition show so far from what I've seen. Also, welcome, Shineflight. You're alive. Whoa, also, oh god. Error. No, don't. I have an idea for a Jandal spin-off show. It's kind of like Family Guy type show. All the characters flip-flops call it the end. Nice. Not a bad idea. What's your favorite TBTHA character? What's my favorite BFTHA character? I don't have to worry about bias for this one because it's not vote based. Personally, I'm not sure. Micro for PS1 is definitely one of the best characters. But, you know, the rip. Hello, Sammy Animations. Again, welcome to the chat. Are you gonna react to fan stuff soon in the stream? I wasn't really planning on that. I could. I do have other stuff to do after the stream, so I don't want to make it too long. I will still react to... I'll still watch them, obviously. It's just, not on stream, sadly, because this was mainly just planned for the QNA stuff. I'm actually creating an object show called Object Hangover as a competition. Nice! Good on ya. I'm just watching this in drama right now. Nice. Nice side flight. Hey JJ, I will tell you my favorite part of BFTHA 5. My favorite part is the part where the yellow guy says, "Oh no, I gotta run," and then he runs and he got killed by a missile, I think. That's cool. Yeah. I really enjoyed animating that. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. Nice to meet you too, Sammy Animations. I'm gonna head off. Congrats on 2.5k. See ya, BBXD. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. This was really fun. This is a really fun stream. And I got some other stuff to do today. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. All of you are great. Thanks for 2,500 subs. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for 3,000 subs, but I'll figure it out. Next time we do Q&A will probably be like 5,000 subs, I'd say. Yeah, because I don't want to do constant Q&As. Yeah, let's finish the stream.